Hey guys, I just figured I'd go ahead and do the Q&A challenge that I got called out on by Red Triton Gaming. So yeah, they're a pretty swag channel. Go check them out if you haven't. But yeah, they called me out to do this Q&A challenge. So here I am doing it. And let's get this over with, I guess. Alright, the questions! Question 1. How old were you when you first started playing video games? God, that was so long ago. I'm gonna be completely honest because I'm 19 now. That I started playing games when I was like 3 or 4 near the end of the 90s on the original PlayStation and a couple of the older Nintendo consoles. That's when I started playing video games. So yeah, 3 to 4. I don't exactly remember when because I was 3 or 4 then. Okay, question 2. What is it about video games that you love? Now, this is going to be pretty sincere on my end. What I love about video games is that any gamer can get the ideal experience for themselves. I love that you have that fully interactive experience of you going climbing the highest mountain or going through the trenches of World War II. I love that it gives you the experience that you want to tailor for yourself. And I love that it's a completely unique media form that can give you entertainment in a way that nothing else can right now. And I really love video games for that. Now, moving on. Can violent and graphic games be a bad influence on people? Okay, people are going to might be a little bit pissed off with what I have to say, but I honestly believe if you play extremely violent video games when you are a little kid, I think it can be a very bad influence on you in the sense that it can desensitize you and make you a bit foul-tongued. But that's the only way that I've seen it desensitize. I haven't seen anyone be like, oh, I killed this person in the game, I'm gonna go run around and kill people. No, I haven't seen that. I've never seen that happen, but I will say that I've seen it desensitize a couple little kids. But that being said, it falls upon the parent to be like, no, I'm a responsible parent, and I don't feel comfortable with you playing this. But other than that, no, not really. For the most part, violent and graphic video games can't influence you because violent and graphic movies and songs and all this other objectified media that's very graphic and violent comes out and it doesn't make suicides happen, it doesn't cost mass killings or anything like that. So no, it's literally just entertainment being entertainment at that point. Moving on. PC or console? That is the fourth question, by the way. I'm gonna have to pull a John here and cop out and say both. I don't really believe in the master race or peasantry fully. So yeah, both. I love playing the AAA games with my friends on my console, and then I love playing the hardcore strategy games with my friends and other things like that on my PC. So PC's more or less for indie games, they're realistic games, and a whole bunch of other stuff for me, and then consoles just for AAA games that I have fun playing with by myself or with friends. So both. Question 5. Do you watch Let's Players on YouTube? And if so, who? Oh god, so many people are gonna hate me, but no, not really. I mean, I have a couple like Red Triton and them that I watch because I network with them and I like them as people and I like their content. But for the most part, I just kind of stay away from the Let's Play content because it's so clusterfucked because so many people are doing it. Like that, and I'm just not overly into it. Like I will watch it if I really like the content creator, but for the most part, I'm just not really into Let's Players. Question 6. If you watch Let's Players, do you have a favorite? Well, I already said no, I don't really watch Let's Players, so by default, the few people that I do watch are going to have to be my favorites. Question 7. What is your favorite genre of games? Well, in all honesty, I really don't have a favorite, but I have a few that I fall on more heavily, like stealth games and RPGs, and yeah, well, I fall down on those a bit more than others. Ultimately, I love all the genres the same, and I feel like they each bring something new to the table, so yeah, sorry if you wanted a one split answer from me. Question 8. Are you a old school gamer, or do you like getting the newest consoles? I don't know. I legitimately don't know what to tell you on that one because my gaming purchases are completely out there as far as being both new and retro. So I'm a gaming hipster if you want to call me that because I had a 360, then I bought a PS4, then I went back and bought a PS3, and then I got a PC, then I went back and got a PlayStation 1. So when you can make sense of those purchasing decisions as far as me being new school or old school, do what you will. I don't care. I think I enjoy all types of gaming. It just, I don't know what to call myself in that regard. Question 9. Nintendo or Sega? Wow, I either get a company that's stuck in the 80s or I get a company that's dead. Awesome choices because Sega's pretty much almost completely bankrupt and they're about to go under. So, I guess given the choice between a stuck in the 80s company and a company on death's door, I'm gonna have to go with Nintendo being stuck in the 80s. Question 10. Favorite and least favorite video game character? Now, we're getting into some general territory where I'm iffy about this and I can't give you a direct answer because I really just don't pick favorites. So what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to come up with 3 characters that I like all equally, and those will be my favorites for the sake of this video, and then I will come up with 3 least favorites for the sake of this video. But keep in mind there are plenty others, and I really don't play favorites in any regard, so I'm answering this to the best of the ability that I can, and most honestly. 3 favorites that come off the top of my head. Leon S. Kennedy from Resident Evil, hell yeah. Dante from the older Devil May Cry's, and Ethan Thomas from Condemned 2 Bloodshot. I didn't really like him in the first one, but in the second one, he really came into whole for me. So yeah, those are 3 favorites right off the top of my head, and 3 least favorite video game characters. Everyone's gonna kind of hate me for this, but Artyom from Metro Last Light, simply because he's a total shell of a character. Like, you just walk around shooting stuff, Artyom's not really even there. He's just the eyes that you see through. So, for me, he's not that great of a character. Fucking O'Neill. If you've ever played Aliens Colonial Marines, you know what kind of a piece of shit O'Neill is. Dear fucking God. Okay, calm down. And then one other one that comes right off the top of my head. Fuck it. Irish. I hated Irish and Hannah all throughout BF4, but I guess I hated Irish a little bit more because he was just bipolar all the fucking time. It would go completely back on himself and just rage out in the game. Like, he was just annoying. He literally drugged the game down for me as I was playing through it, and Irish just would just flip shit and take command of the squad, even though he was under you. What the fuck, Irish? Oh, okay, I'm spending way too much time on this, but yeah, those are 3 least favorites. Question 11. Are you a Let's Player? And if yes, what influenced you to make a gaming channel? If no, would you ever consider making one? Well, I guess the best way to answer this is in pieces. Are you a Let's Player? No. I'm not. I've dabbled with it. I've done a couple other things with it, but I have not Let's Played as a main channel focus, so I can't really say that I am. And if yes, which I'm not saying yes to that, what influenced me to make a gaming channel? Because, you know, you totally can't have a gaming channel that's not a Let's Play channel, no. Anyway, what influenced me to make a gaming channel outside of someone trying to connect this to Let's Playing and be like, that's the only way it can be a gaming channel. But what influenced me to make my gaming channel is because I'd never seen the gaming channel that I wanted to watch all the time or would upload the content that I wanted to see. So I made my own channel 2 years ago, and I've been doing it as a moderate hobby. Now, on to the last part. If no, would you ever consider making one? No, I will not ever make a full-on channel just for Let's Playing. I'm not going to do it. I really don't have the time nor the energy to do so, and I just don't like being part of the giant crowd that there is. So I'm never going to make a full-on Let's Play channel. Sorry, guys. Question 12. Favorite video game soundtrack? Oh god, this is so hard. Well, because this is forcing me down to one track and not a whole game soundtrack, I'm going to say the Snake Eater theme from Metal Gear Solid 3. That theme just spoke to me when I played that game when I was younger. Like, holy shit levels of awesome.
So supreme, I give my life, not for honor, but for you.
Question 13. Any game recommendations? I have a shit ton of recommendations, but here's 4 right off the bat. Let me know if you want more. Deus Ex, Human Revolution, Wolfenstein The New Order, Transistor, and Life is Strange. Those are all 4. Oh, and Alien Isolation. Those are all 5 really good video games right off the bat for you to go play and try. So if you need more than that, I guess I'll be here. Message me or comment on me. Do whatever. But yeah, those are a few recommendations that I highly recommend. So anyway, assholery aside for a little bit for that one question. Question 14. If you could be a character from any game, who would you choose and why? Fuck it. I'd be Leon from Resident Evil. He had me as 1990s emo haircut that he's had since the 90s and hasn't changed, but fuck it, Leon. I really don't know one particular favorite I could throw there, but picking one off the top of my head, if I could be a character, I'd just grab one off the shelf, and Leon just happened to be that one right there. Question 15. Who do you tag? Meaning, who else am I going to give the blight of this challenge to? I'm gonna call out Bodog Blue Gaming. I got you. I got you. You're doing this challenge, and I'm calling out Rust. So yeah, I'm calling out Bodog Blue Gaming, and I'm Rust HD. You two have fun with this challenge. I actually had a fair amount of fun answering this. So yeah, guys, just have fun and go wild and do whatever. And I'll watch your videos when they come up, and hopefully John will come here and be like, hey dude, thanks for doing the challenge. Anyway, I have a lot of stuff to do, so thank you for watching the Q&A video, and I will be back soon.